Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to have my tutorial with chapter 6 regards with which is the network layer. So let's start with the introduction of the chapter 6. So chapter 6 all about network layer. So what should be a network layer? A network application and service on one end device can communicate with application and services running on another end devices. How is the data communicated across the network in an efficient way? So chapter 6 is all about the connectivity of different devices using different types of media. So from the word network, it comes with would be a network connected using also its OSI model. So let's go to the view. So we have the network layer protocols, the routing, the routers, the configure AC routes, Cisco router. So let's start with the network layer protocol. Just so a connection communication. So let's start with a connectionless communication. I have here an example of a computer communication, rule of communication, which having the data, the mailbox that will having the could be sent. Then we have the channel used or the medium used. Then the house are considered as the destination. So the sender doesn't know if the receiver is present, if the letter arrived, and if the receiver can read the letter. So the source of the data source didn't know what will happen to the data he sent. There is no idea if it could be possible to send or it could be possibly destroy while it's on air, or it could be blocked. So the sender doesn't know, then the receiver doesn't know. Only is the when it's the data or the file will be sent to him. So they didn't know when it is coming. So it's a kind of an IP connectionless. So in order for you to understand more the coverage of the chapter 6, I'm going to use an actual simulation with a packet tracer. So I'm going to have a basic configuration that suits the chapter 6. So let's start. I'm going to use a one router, one switch, and two devices. So let's choose first the router. So I'll choose the PT router, and the switch I'm going to use is the 2960. Then our devices should be ready also, PC1 and the PC2. So it should be connected using a straight row cable. And then I also make the IP address that I'm going to use. So by using the VLSM, I will use the subnet mask as 255.255.255.248. Then the IP assigned for each and every one devices. So it should be 172.168.1.1 because it is fast Ethernet. And the IP address for the RPC is going to 172.168.0.3. So this is should be 4, and the switch, the IP of the switch should be 172.168.0.2. So okay, before we start configuring, the console cable should connected to the router and the PC that we are going to use for configuring. So let's start configuring with a router. So let's go. The CLI, as you can see, it is on a user exec mode. So we need to use enable command to make it in a privileged exec mode. Now it is in a privileged exec mode, and you need to config terminal. As you can see, I use the knowledge I taught with chapter 2, which is the hotkeys and commands. So configure terminal, and we need to configure its host name. We'll use my name as its host name. Then going to service password encryption. It is used in order to make additional security with the router, so that no one can access it aside from the one who make the password for it. So we have the enable secret class. So we have also the banner MOTD delimiter. For example, it should be for an authorized person only. So by having its display, if you are not authorized to use it, you're not going to open this because it has secured with my password. So going to line console, zero. Then going to make the password for the line console. We'll use my last name. Then login, and then exit. Login, exit. So as you can see, I'm using the up arrow in order to show what are my recent commands used in order to make it easily configuring. Up arrow and the down arrow. So exit, we go to line PTY 0 to 15 to secure every port that will be connected. So use the password. Now my last name again, then log in, exit. Then here's the one of my favorite part, assigning the IP address of its devices. So going to interface fast Ethernet 0/0. So as you can see, which is lgconfig-if interface. So going to IP address, assign its IP be 192.168.1.1. So its subnet mask will be 255.255.248, and use the command no shutdown So at this point, we're going to exit it. Exit and exit again in order to. So here, our router is now secured. As it is asking for password, so I will try it. So as you can see, it opened using my password used. Then let's go with the switch. We need to configure the switch. So enable. As you've noticed, the way of configuring is just the same manner. And I'm going to go with the privilege mode and write config terminal. Configure T, which configure terminal. Then its host name, figure its host name. I will use my first name again. So going to assign the IP address for this. So we're going to use interface VLAN. Interface VLAN is used only for the switches VLAN 1. Then going to assign the IP address 172.168.0.2. So here's our IP, and also the subnet mask should be here, 255.255.255.248. So we have here our let's hit enter. Then the no shutdown command. So now it is now secured. Then in addition, you need to go to exit and go to the line console. Line console 0. Then going to make password for the line console of the switch. My last name. Then log in, exit, and go to the line BTY for the security of each port, 0 to 15, the maximum and the minimum port. So the password will be my last name. So log in, exit. So we need also to use the service password encryption. In order to secure the password we used, then we have the enable secret class. Then should use a banner, just a clarification that if you are not authorized, if you are not an authorized person, you have no longer to access with this because it is secured with my password. So that's all. Let's exit. So as you can see, this is secured with password. So we'll use my password. Oh, as you can see, it is now opened. Then another password. So it's now okay. Now let's go to the PC. Let's go with the PC. We're going to write its IP. So 172.168.0.3. So here's IP. Then its subnets would be 255.248. Then we're just going to just configure also the IP of the PC2. It should be 4, and the subnet would be 255.248. So that's all for the chapter 6. This is my simulation. So thank you for watching and hope you understand.